Hello everyone and welcome to the next episode in our foundation run. And as you can see, the main city is one big construction yard. A lot of the houses are still being constructed into the highest tier though, at least the highest density. And then some can also go up into the highest quality. It should mean that we can house a ton of people here soon though, because we can house 10 a house. We're going to need a lot of stuff for it, so I might as well not put any other upgrades or anything in, because they're not going to work out for a while. We do get a lot of villagers' path being blocked now because of the houses being built, so we have to kind of keep that in mind and check later on, once the houses are done, if that is persistent or not. It is something that happens every now and then while you're constructing, and then it goes away when you're done with your constructing, but you never know. But it's a pretty big build site, so we'll have to see if they can manage well. I think they will. Also see we have 5 villagers that can do jobs. And, well, should be able to give them a house, or give them a job actually. This house has no longer got its requirements. Ah, the commoner left because they started to live. That's what can happen if you have more space in your central city. People might want to move there, and then other houses might not have their requirements met anymore. So those things happen. It's okay though. I mean, don't worry about it. It just happens, and we have to deal with it. Should not be the biggest issue. We have a few small issues, but that's all fine. One of the things I actually would like to focus on is to get a bit further out with the kingdom tier, so that we can unlock, for instance, the healing house and the private quarters for our brave soldiers. We did enlarge this area last time. I'm not going to do the wall now because they're going to need a lot of stone for all the houses in town. But we should be able to kind of increase the overall building here and get mostly some nice buildings that not only give fortification, but yeah, like this, where they also give splendor, because that might be a good one. Now it says this is too far. What if I add a sub-building? The provisioner free build, yeah, that could be, or the sword encampment. I don't know. Tents for your combatants during battle preparations and training session breaks. I kind of would say that we already have a double sword encampment. But it's sometimes a bit hard to see. See, those two are part of the sword encampment. But we could, yeah, we can just build another sword encampment then. And then make sure that we get another sword company in there that can actually do a good job. They do need some training grounds as well, but that's okay. We can move this a bit over here. Raise it a bit. Probably give it a nice door. Can we give this a nice door? Yes, okay. Then they also need a bit of training ground. Armored straw dummy, a simple straw dummy. I don't know. Does the armored one give them more faster training or something? That would be nice. So we have the training dummies, and now we can just make sure that we kind of set this up as a nice little area. So yeah, we can make some tents out here. There we go. And then command post, nice. And then at some point the big question is going to be, how can we make this look nice? And that's where these decorations come in. But these are arrows, I think. Row, spear, sword rack. Yes, we need a sword rack. Or a couple maybe. There we go. So this is a whole new encampment for this area, which is fine. Because it simply means that these people will get their own area. And we get a bunch of splendor for it. So let's apply to all. Let's build this. Let's see how that goes. And that should be pretty good. Now, while that takes place, I need to take a look into some stuff. Because we don't have that much milk anymore. So we might need to get extra cows. Other foods are, for the most part, good. Clothing is good. So that's all fine. I wonder if we still have monk space. Yeah, we can devote a few males. And since we have only one apiary, I kind of want to increase the apiary. But if you click it, you cannot really edit it, so... Which is something that doesn't always make sense to me. Edit the building. See, edit the building, but you can only build one apiary. So we have to add another sub-building. Ooh, we can also do a vineyard. But let's start off with a few extra apiaries, so that we get some extra honey and wax. Apply to all. That means that we should devote one... Oh, we have only one male, so all the others are female, apparently. We'll have to find a use for them. Could do something with the cows here, but... Might as well tell them to take care of that tree. This field is surprisingly good enough. I know. There's no way to change this. So maybe we can do another dairy out here. And just place the dairy here. And we might even be able to fit in two if we do this quite well, I think. So let's try. At least it will give extra jobs. It will give us more milk. And those are always good things. Also need to check my soldiers though, because these are pretty good. Let's do Spear Company 1. Deploy. Then we will do this company because they're not the strongest. And then these guys can go into this one. Then at least all our military is doing missions, which should also increase the rate in which our taxes go up. So that is nice. Now we just wait for them to build some of this. And of course, look at that. They're finishing houses in town now. Look at these big houses. And how much space we still have left now. Problem is we don't have that many jobs in town probably. But it's okay. A lot of people can now live pretty close at least to the market and all, which is already helpful. We can also see that we need more glass, we need more planks. So this is eating up a lot of our resources. That's kind of the thing right now. That because of this, we're eating up a lot of our resources just for this. But it's all temporary. And wheat not delivered. Oh, okay. It's fine. As you can see here, we have plenty of logs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys making us planks. So we get a lot of planks out. It's just that they need so many now that they can't keep up. But as soon as these are all built, we will just start to produce a surplus of planks again. So I'm not going to expand the industry just because of the temporary extra need that we have right now. That would be a bit of a waste, I think. Okay, they're getting some good stuff out here. Could get into a bit more mining here and there, but for now I think we're good. Although extra stones won't hurt anybody. Can I get rid of the trees for a little bit? Is there an option to do that? Thought there was. Construction, housing, occupancy, taxation, tracker, patrol coverage. Okay. Because I think what we could do here, if we select the building and go like this, we could just add some stuff to the stone quarry and get another stone quarry going. And that will just be good for us to get some extra stones and extra jobs. We have 90 stones, so it's not bad, but we can have more. So why not go for it? I do like all the different house designs, or at least they look... Well, they do look quite similar though. These have 2 chimneys, this one has 4, this one has 4, but yeah, they're all slightly different. I like it. These are kind of all in a row, these are all in a different angle, these are Two in the same. Actually looks interesting, all these new houses. And I think once most of the houses are done, it will actually look like a very dense, big town. And that's kind of what you want, especially in a medieval town. You want it to look like a somewhat old and big town with lots of houses in it. And that's what we're making it look like right now. So I think this is pretty neat. It's just a ton of work, that's for sure. Lots of tools. This single house needs 16 tools. This one needs 10 tools. We need a lot of glass. Did we already unlock the glass industry? Yeah. So we can get glass for quartz, coal and tools. We do have the quartz now. So we could start setting up a little industry with it. The quartz comes from here. And since we have space out here outside the town, we could just set it up somewhere here, the industry. Hopefully it's not too much pollution. That's gold, that's jewels, candles. Probably in the resource tab. The glass smelter produces glass in exchange for 6 quartz, 3 coal and tools. So it's just the glass works that we need, that's it. Not going to put it too close to the village so that we can still expand the village. But I think with all those extra housing space that we got now in town, there's probably not going to be a problem there with housing. Are you sure you want to build buildings without fulfilling all the requirements? Oh. Oh, they need to be light fortified. Didn't see that. Okay. Let's get rid of it. Guess we have to put it in town then. Okay, let's do that then. I mean, it's fine by me. Yeah, the most likely opening is right here. Well, we can do 2 here, so that would be nice. Let's build 2. We'll see. For a company militia, house requirements no longer met. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of houses in the outskirts where the commoners and all will leave. That means that their requirements are no longer met and then the house will degrade. There might actually be empty houses at some point because people just all left to live in the main part of the city. So yeah, this house almost empty. Only 3 people in there. These will probably all be occupied because they're occupied by people outside of the village. These all still have plenty of people in them. Because these are probably also occupied by people outside of the village. But if there still is light housing but with people from inside the village, they might just move to houses like this. So far, don't see too many issues. So that's actually good. Wow, look at that. 4, 4, 4, 4. They all have 4 people, 4 places left. So we can still house a ton of people. We just bought 50 tools. I think our trade is now a little bit out of balance because we're buying so much tools and glass to build all these houses. We might actually run out of money soon. Which is also a temporary thing. Sword Company 1 is back, that's fine. Stones are in some of the buildings. Yeah, these just need wood and tools, apparently. It's interesting that some need only wooden tools, like this one. This one also needs the glass and the polished stones, and others will only need regular stone. So it's different for each house. See? 40 planks, 20 regular stones, 10 tools. 60 planks, 40 polished stones. So there's a big difference between the different houses, the types of houses that they're building. Even though they all count as the same. So that is interesting. Oh, we'll have to see how well they do. But they should kind of be able to build a few of these houses already. Guess the builders should also be busy with other projects that I've put up. Can we unlock something again? Yes. Tier 4 clergy privileges. There we go. What can we get? We can get a trade bonus. We can get unlocked city tax on churches. And every time you trade with a village of clergy allegiance, you gain 1 influence with its estate. Let's get the trade bonus. I think that might be a good one now, especially now that we are buying more and more money from trade. Look at that, we are minus 345 on the trade. Mission success, yay! No more room lodging. Yeah, I know. It's okay. All we have is an entertainment need, though, so that is still something that we need to fix in the future. But it's going better and better. No housing issues still. No other problems. They're trying to build these cow sheds. Oh, good. So we're getting somewhere, step by step. But it's just going to take so much time to build all of these houses in town. And at the same time... Oh, we can use a guardsman in the castle keep. Soldiers. Okay, so did we lose a soldier then? That's not supposed to happen. Manage the company. Yeah, we did lose a soldier. Ah. Okay. So we're going to have to get an extra soldier then. Failure. Oh, some are failing their missions as well. Well, I guess we lost our first soldier now then. Or is that the knight? Did our knight leave because he was pissed? That could also be. I think that's the case. Because this is our first company. So I just think our knight has left because he was, let's say, not so happy because we didn't provide him with the right quarters. Which is true. We didn't provide him with the right quarters. It's just that there wasn't much I could do about it. Where are my spear quarters? Militiamen. It's in here, but I cannot add somebody to it. And I also cannot add one right here. I should be able to add one. But we should just be able to click here and then be able to add... Ah, see, we can now add these soldiers. Maybe they still have to come home first. That could be the case. Maybe it's because they're not home yet. So when they're home, we might be able to add these. Company well attended. That's good. And we got the extra soldiers now. We now have the extra swordsmen. Also probably means that I should hand them swords. Usually that's a good idea. If you add extra soldiers that you also... Or they pick up a sword. They should do it themselves. Iron sword. What do we also have? We have better swords apparently. Or we can get better swords. Didn't know that. Well, we should be okay. Okay, so at least we got some extra people a job. By adding soldiers to them. And we can now... No, we cannot yet get extra sword. Oh yeah, these are the extra swordsmen that will go in there. Okay, good. Good. Let's leave it be. Now, oh, we have a message here. Rustic food surplus. Yay, that gives us a trade or a happiness bonus. That's good. More houses got built here, and some are on the way to being built, which is also nice. It's still just a bit of a waiting game, and another incentive to not do the outer wall as well, so that all these houses won't be upgrading soon. Oh, this is gonna take some time. Luckily, we now have this. A nice dairy farm. Let's paint the pasture. We can paint the pasture outside of the building here. It's surprisingly good for the amount of workers that we have, but we can still make it bigger. Oh, it's too big now. See, now it says too big, but that's okay. This is surprisingly good. Okay, nice. Gonna take a while because the cows have to mature. We will see a cow coming out every now and then going into the pasture. That will take a bit of time to mature. And then we can really use it and get the milk out. Okay. Let's make sure we deal with the zoning a bit so that that's all working out. Once this one is ready, we can give this to pasture as well. Well, all of the companies are coming back by the sounds of it, because it's usually the sound that the military company is coming back, which is good. Can be the moment where we can also add to this company again, but I'm just sad that we lost a soldier. But yeah, he left. It's our knight. We got too unhappy for a long time, which I get because we didn't provide him with the housing. That's why we need to up the splendor, because we need to get up to 150 to actually get this going. And we're only at 80 now, so we are halfway in, but need a bit more. Our farmers here are busy. There's a builder on the way. Guido Baldi. Ah, he's working. Okay, good. Now we need a few extra villagers again. All of a sudden, we have plenty. Producing resources. Oh yeah, the first cows are here. Nice, there's another small one. Get into your pasture. But they produced their first milk already. Nice. Let's go and produce a bit of milk. No workers assigned. I know, we have to wait for workers to come. Well, there's 2. Now it's too big, but that will go away soon as we put in more people. Still says we have one unemployed, a novice. Ah, it's in the monastery. That's the one that we already got to man the apiary. And then we need one more in there to man the other apiary. When they are done. Right now they're not done yet. But as soon as this one is built, there we go. See, now we have enough. So there's 2 actually per building. So we can get another 3 people in here to work the monastery. But now we don't have anybody without a job anymore. I like it. We probably have people that can't find a house, but we'll deal with that later. For now, all we need to deal with is our resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are built here. This one is getting built. Some do get resources already. Yep, this one is getting 9 extra polished stones in. Not there yet, but almost. Wow. Some buildings only need a few more resources though, so that is the good news. But it's a tough one. Patience is the key now. Just be patient, let them get all the stuff, let them buy it, and it should all be fine. I just wish we had more fish in this map, but oh well. We're still okay. We have plenty of food, so there should not be complaints about that. And this area also seems to be going well now. There's no issues anymore. The whole patrols are going good. And well, these houses are just the way they are, but that's fine. Looks like most people really have a house now. I'm kind of happy with that. Even though we might still increase the density at some point. The house is downgrading. Okay. So this house is downgrading. It is not even upgraded, but it's now downgrading. Why? It has everything. Maybe it's going down in quality or something. I think that might also be the difference between this one with the polished stones and the glass and this one with only the stones. That it has no longer got the resident in it and the paved roads. So it is now of lower quality, which makes it actually cheaper to build. So that might actually be a good one. Where we don't have to worry about the high price for it. It'll be cheaper to build that one. So that might actually be a good option. Well, we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's almost done. Step by step, it'll be done. Did they build this already? Well, they're busy with it. Almost done. Ooh, that sounds like 2 new villagers, and we have room for 2 new villagers. There we go. Surprisingly good enough for the current amount of workers. Yay! Now we should get some extra milk in again, so that we can build a buffer of milk. That's something that I would really enjoy. Let me now also go back to... I would like sometimes a little mini-map, so that I can just click on the map and jump to a certain area. Can we add a person here? No. Ah, they're still on duty. That's it. Okay. I was already wondering why I can't add anybody, but they're still on duty. That makes sense. How are stones? Well, there should be 76 stones, so that's enough. But hey, one thing at a time. There's a big cloud rolling in. Oh man, this is such a waiting game. We need a lot of planks now. These are pumping out planks like crazy, but you know, the amounts that we need, it's also crazy. But the good news is that we're using a lot of wood, and that means that some of our wood cutting places should really be able to clear certain areas now. And that is the good news then. I have to go over some of these zones now anyways. There'll be more areas where we really have to go over all the zoning and see if it still works. See, because here there's these weird spots where they still have to cut a tree, but we can also leave it there. It's fine. Here they did already cut a few trees. Perfect, but they can still keep going. Here they really did a good job. Still busy here. This area can go now. There we are. Now let's take a look here, because we do also have the reforestation area set in this area. So, and this is also the town area now, so we might as well just get rid of this part along the fence and just put it up a bit more here. Then we also have to go over this one and just get this piece off, and now they can really remove those trees and it should all be fine. Increase it a bit like that. Alright, that should be good. Now this area can be cleared, and that should be it. There won't be any reforestation anymore. Other than that, it looks like most of the zones are kind of working out. I mean, this is done, but... they're also not really getting into this because they're probably too busy already chopping all the trees over there all the time. So yeah, it's interesting. I do learn a lot in this run through so far. So I'm really looking forward at some point to doing another run. Of course, we're going to finish this one first. So we're going to try and get at least up to like 1,000 people and unlocking everything, which is something that I would really like to do. Can we unlock everything and see what it does? That would be so nice. Let's get glass blowers, by the way. We had 4 people in, so that's good. So now we can start to produce a little bit of our own glass. Which is right here. Now this is best suited to citizens, so let's promote them. Where citizens is the highest tier, so that's good. They do need some coal. We have coal. They do need some... We should have this. I can put it on the map. And do these 2 as well. So you'll be a citizen. And you will be a citizen. Now I wonder... it's gonna take them a lot to produce 1 piece of glass. So glass is going to be expensive. And it's going to be something to be careful with. But it's something that... the less we have to buy it, the better it is. We'll just have a hard time getting everything supplied. I actually feel like if I would do a rerun... what's this? Yeah, everyone will appreciate a good fare. we might as well at some point delete a few houses. So right now all the houses are upgrading, but we have so much open space in all the houses. We could just delete a few houses and build a new zone with something that we still need in town. Like, we have this market here now. If we were to do another run, I will probably make some spaces open for that so that we already account for it at some point. But you could also just now delete something and build a market there because we have plenty of housing space. And more houses get built right now. But now we will get so much housing space. Let's see. We have 10 people living in a house. And we can have... Let's start all the way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's say there's plus minus 50 houses in here. It's a little bit less, but let's say there's 50 houses in this area. That's 500 people now. That's 2/3 of how many people we have. So we can really put a lot of people in this area. Which could give a good incentive to... either delete a few houses and set some other things up, or now that we know that we can get this far and get so compact and build a lot of housing people in it, we did not have to put all of the industries so far away. We could have kept them a little bit closer so that people that live here can actually work in the industries. So I'm thinking we can use the outer layer here as a sort of buffer between the inner town and the industries. And then we can do the industries right at the edge of the gate. Put all the fields and stuff behind it. And then once we get to the highest tier, which is not that hard. I mean, if we just take the right routes and all, we can get there. Then it is not a very strange idea to keep your industries a bit closer so that all these people can still work then. And you can have a lot of people in that one town. And then I think the focus would probably be on what we have done here. We built one central town and a lot of the nice industries can just go around it. And then we set up extra towns for support stuff like wood or like with the industry here for the tools. That can just go in a separate town. So I think there's plenty of ideas and things to try out in this game as well that give you a lot of freedom. So city building wise, this is a very nice town and it changes constantly, things go different constantly, which is pretty cool. No access to housing. Who are you? This lady has no access to housing. Where is your workplace? Right up here. Okay. And apparently she wants a house. Now, we do have houses here, but apparently that's not close enough. So what can we do? Well, we could just give them a house right here. They can still go into town and make sure that they get all their goods, but now they can also have a house and be happy about it. And that will make sure that they get so happy that they won't leave, which is very important. Market's all the way up here. We can always do a market somewhere else. But I think we should be a little bit less concerned about where the houses are. You know, just for some workplaces, just give them a house wherever close they are. Because why not? If we can do it, why not? Alright, let's get 2 extra miners here. Happiness still okay. It's only the entertainment needs every now and then that get unfulfilled. But there's nothing bad there. Oh wow, look at this. This is one of the lower tier houses. But see, it is the highest density, but it's not the highest quality. And then it looks like this. These are the highest quality. Oh, nice distinction there. Oh, that's cool. I like it. Now, resources missing. Just another 10 planks. Housing insufficiency. Well, there's plenty of space in town. Come live in the center of town. But I moved all the industries out. Yeah, I know it's my problem. So that's a lesson learned. We can keep the industry a bit closer because once you get to the highest density, you can house so many people in the middle of town. Ooh, we have delighted visitors. Alright. Now, I kind of want to get this Hospitium mission out of the way too, but it's going to take a lot of stones and planks, and, well, we are a bit short, so let's not do that. This house has almost everything except for the planks. This needs the planks, so it's mainly planks now. What if we switch planks from selling? We cannot buy planks anywhere. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Never thought about it. I never had the need to buy planks, so that's why I never figured it out. But we have no option to buy planks anywhere. Okay. Well, you know, one house at a time. And some of these are already getting their planks in. So it might be at some point that we will see a big increase in houses that are actually getting built. So we'll just take our time. We still have plenty of wood. So... and we can always sell a bunch of planks. So let's see. Can we still increase the industry here a little bit? I say yes. Probably needs to tell these to hurry up so that we can get these done. There will be 2 places with extra planks. In the long run we don't really need it, but for now it might be the better option to make sure that we get some extra planks. At least that's how I feel about it right now. I wonder though, do we have to form an extra company with these swordsmen, or do we now have a sword company consisting of 10? Yeah, we now have a sword company consisting of 10. Okay, that's nice. That is actually nice. Are these still... oh, yeah, still out on a mission. These are home, though, and they all seem to be in pretty good shape. So we could send out our sword company and see how they will fare. Let's go, sword company. There they'll go. We have some militia and some really good ones, so... altogether, they're still very strong, so that should work out. Yeah, a lot of these have their stones, actually. So stones isn't the biggest issue. We need some polished stone here. Regular stones seem to be good, so... most houses that need regular stone are done. It's just that they need planks and cut stone. Okay. Well, that's already a step forward. And as we can see, the planks are getting really spread out over all the build sites, which means that they can build them up a little bit usually. But it will take time to complete them. But then at some point, once we reach the proper amount of planks, they will just start to pump them all out and should be good. See, they also have the tools, they have the glass, it's just the planks that they need. Well, let's go to speed 3 for a little bit then, because this is kind of what we're waiting for. I'm not going to do any build projects now, because we just need to finish this. And as long as it doesn't get finished, we still have an issue. Funny though, that somebody's bringing 2 stones while all the stones are there already. Now I know why we're out of stones all the time. They deliver too many stones to different buildings. That's not how it's supposed to go. But this one is doing a great job at building this. I like it. And done. Let's get 3 workers in. There we go. That helps. The extra planks are in. Spear Company 1 is back. Yay. That's the company that I need to add a soldier to, I believe. Ooh, and we got some new villagers in. Let's slow down again because this is going way too fast. Are they home yet? Not yet. Oh well, we'll leave them be. Wow, that's a big group of people that we have to keep happy. Yep, this house is now done. Right, this just needs another 17 planks. Yeah, still need a ton of planks here and there. Oh, but they finished a few here now. So they are delivering the planks here and there. It's quite random though, because this house got all the planks. This one hardly got any. Then all of a sudden This one is getting an extra plank now, so it's quite random to this one hasn't received any at all. This one has 20 already, so it's pretty random, I guess, where they deliver them. I mean, fine by me, but, you know, you could also just, you know, do one at a time, finish it, and then go to the next. Luckily, the houses on the outskirts are not upgrading. Ah, here's that company. The night leave, because I didn't provide the quarters. It is what it is. This is good. We've unlocked anything on the common path. We still have to do some here. But that's okay. Drinking taxes. That'll get Roadhog pissed, so that's something that we need to get. And this town is just running smoothly. Let's take a look at our people for a second. The happiness mostly. So, can't find a house of my desire. He is an iron smelter. So let's go to its workplace. It's right here, because there's 2 iron smelters that cannot find a house to their pleasing. Now, I did set this up that they can build a house here. So, these should just be able to put up a brand new house here. And then go live in it. So, I'm kind of wondering why they're not doing it, because there is room for it, you know? They can build a house here now. Should be plenty of space. I just don't know why they won't build a new house then if they cannot find a house to their suiting. They should just build a house here. Then upgrade it and then it should all be good. Interesting. Interesting. It's not too far, this area. They can easily go there. Other than that, most people seem to be in pretty good happiness shape. Because if we take a look at it, these 2 are unhappy. Oh, this one now has no longer an issue, apparently, with housing space. And all the rest has a pretty high happiness. I'm not complaining about that. It's pretty decent. But yeah, it's a bit of a waiting game now to get all the houses done. Let's add 2 miners. Cannot add a guardsman yet. Workplace under construction. Almost ready now. Yes, nice. 16 planks in again. That's 17. They should be delivering those around quickly. 19. So yeah, we are actually really pumping up planks. Just a matter of, are they getting to the right buildings and are they... See, this one just needs a few more planks and it can be built. This one needs all the planks. This one gets 4, 27, still needs a few more. It's so random. Well, that is going to be something for the long run to make sure that all the houses get built. We did already get a bunch of houses built. And if we take a look at the city center right now, it's getting more and more dense again. But for now, this is going to be it. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.